Welcome to today's deep dive. Our mission today is to uncover how modern physical spaces balance just raw brute force power with incredibly delicate digital intelligence.
Yeah, it's a fascinating balance.
Right. And to do that, we're looking at a product page from HDTVSupply for this really heavy-duty piece of audio hardware. It's the QSC CX-Q 8K4 network amplifier.
Which is an absolute beast of a machine.
It really is.
Okay.
Now, you listening might be wondering, well, why should I care about a commercial amplifier that costs, over $5,000?
Well, I mean, it's because this device fundamentally changes how we think about scale and control in the physical world. We usually expect massive commercial hardware to be just, a sledgehammer. Pure brute force.
Yeah, just a loud, dumb metal box.
Exactly. But this is something entirely different.
Let's look at the baseline power here, because it is honestly staggering. We're talking about 8,000 watts of total maximum power.
Spread across 4 channels, yeah.
Right. And the specs say it supports low-Z, 70-volt, or 100-volt direct drive. Which, just to clarify for you listening, means it can handle everything from a few standard local speakers to those massive networks of long-distance daisy chain speakers.
The kind you see spread across entire convention centers.
Exactly.
Yep, it's built to drive pretty much any configuration of commercial speakers you could throw at it. But, managing 8,000 watts is usually where things get really rigid.
And this is where I actually got hung up reading this spec sheet. I mean, if I'm wiring a massive venue, do I have to split that power symmetrically?
Right. That's a logical question.
Am I forced to blast exactly 2,000 watts to every single channel? Because if one channel goes to a giant auditorium and another just powers a few ceiling speakers in a tiny lobby, it seems like I'd just be wasting a huge amount of electrical capacity.
Historically, yes.
Yeah.
You absolutely would have wasted that power. Or, you'd need to buy multiple different amplifiers for different zones.
Which gets expensive fast.
Oh, incredibly fast. But this unit uses what QSC calls FlexAmp and FAST. That stands for Flexible Amplifier Summing Technology.
Oh, okay.
So instead of rigidly dividing the power equally, it distributes the current asymmetrically.
Okay, so instead of, say, 4 separate pipes that strictly deliver 2,000 gallons of water an hour, regardless of who's actually thirsty,
Right.
This is more like one massive water reservoir that intelligently opens and closes valves based on which room is actually asking for water.
That is a perfect way to picture it, yeah. If the auditorium needs 4,000 watts for a huge presentation, but the lobby only needs 500 watts for background music, the amplifier dynamically routes the current precisely where it's needed at that exact moment.
So you aren't stranding unused power on a quiet channel?
Never.
But wait, if it's dynamically moving power around a whole stadium like that, it has to know exactly what's happening in the stadium. There must be a serious software brain managing this routing in real time.
Oh, there absolutely is. And that naturally brings us to the Q-SYS ecosystem.
Right, the software side.
Yeah, Q-SYS is essentially this overarching software platform that manages, all the audio, video, and control across a venue.
Okay.
And because this amplifier is a native network device, integrating it into the building's digital brain is just a simple drag and drop within the software.
Just drag and drop, which I guess explains the crazy amount of connectivity on the back of this unit. The specs list 4 routable mic and line inputs with phantom power.
Yeah, phantom power is huge there.
Right, meaning it can send electrical current straight through the audio cables to power external microphones without them needing separate wall plugs. And it also have 8 bidirectional GPIO connections.
And those GPIO, or general purpose input-output connections, are crucial. They actually allow the amplifier to talk to third-party devices.
So it's not just doing audio.
No, it's not just passively receiving audio. It's reading sensors. It can trigger fire alarms or even communicate with the lighting systems. It really transforms from just a simple amplifier into a central communication hub for the entire building.
I mean, that's incredible. But honestly, pushing 8,000 watts and acting as a constant network routing hub, that sounds like an absolute nightmare for a venue's electricity bill. How does it not just melt the breaker box?
It's a fair point. They solved that by utilizing a 5th-generation Class D hybrid powertrain.
Class D, okay.
Yeah, so unlike older amplifiers that constantly bleed power as heat, even when they're totally quiet, a Class D amplifier acts essentially like an ultra-fast switch.
Oh, I see.
It turns the power output completely on and off thousands of times a second. So it's drawing only the exact micro amount of AC power needed for the audio wave at that specific millisecond.
Wow, so it's really microscopic energy management.
Precisely. It even features automatic energy-saving modes when the system goes quiet, and it manages this extreme efficiency while maintaining a 106 decibel weighted noise floor.
Which means what, practically?
It means when it's resting, there is zero background electronic hiss. I mean, it is dead silent.
That's wild. So why does all of this matter to you? Well, the QSC CX-Q 8K4 is just a masterclass in how the future of AV is highly adaptable.
Oh, definitely.
The next time you're sitting in a massive stadium, enjoying perfectly balanced, crystal clear audio, just remember, there is this invisible, highly efficient network intelligently routing thousands of watts of power in the background, millisecond by millisecond.
Which leaves us with a pretty interesting question to ponder.
Yeah.
As these amplifiers evolve into highly connected, energy-aware computing hubs, how far are we from a future where a venue's audio system autonomously adjusts not just the volume, but the entire physical environment based on real-time crowd size and network data?